Today's horoscope, Libra January 31st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon continues its transit of your joy sector for part of today, inclining you to seek pleasure and express your playful side. Later, the moon enters your work and health sector, promoting a push towards caring for your daily affairs or routines. Nevertheless, it's a strong day for sharing ideas and new interests, rediscovering an old romance or friendship, or pursuing creative and publishing projects. Your outlook is especially constructive and optimistic, and you project self-confidence and goodwill, quickly attracting the cooperation of others. With the Sun and Jupiter in harmony, your enthusiasm is building, especially along creative or romantic lines. It's a good time to enjoy time with a friend and to focus on lighthearted topics. In favor today are bonding, teaming up, forgiving, or building trust. You're generous with your goodwill, time, and energy. The stars are aligning to bring you one of the most auspicious days in 2025. It could end up being one of the happiest moments of your year. This is because the powerful Sun in your solar house of true love and romance will link to mighty Jupiter, our great benefic that bestows life's most wonderful blessings and miracles. You will feel on top of the world as you have beneficial connections with everyone at this time, especially your romantic partner. If you are single, do not miss this period to socialize or set up an extra special date with someone who intrigues you. This luck is rare to find. Unexpected financial changes will occur throughout the day. You might have to handle some financial decisions and mishaps, as Uranus stations direct in Taurus today. Direct Uranus will change your stability. There could be a change in your stocks, or you might have to pull from your savings account. You may need to work with someone else if you share finances with someone. Although this will be stressful, you might still feel cautiously optimistic about where your workday will lead, since the Sun in Aquarius will trine Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. The aspect of the day gives you a wonderful burst of positive energy. You may feel as though anything is possible. You sense spring in the air. This happy feeling can touch others at home and at work. Enjoy your lightheartedness and celebrate by encouraging it in others. Even the food you eat can reflect a respect for this kind of energy. Organic food grown with respect for the earth is a great place to start, and it has better flavor. This day can see you thinking of unique and innovative ways to express yourself and your experiences. You're not apt to feel comfortable with simply taking in all that life has to offer. It's part of your life path to be able to express your experiences as well. Look to writing, painting, or music as a means to share what you learn with the world. If you need to find out more about an artistic method, don't hesitate to learn what you need to. While the moon returns to your home and family sector every 4 weeks, and this is always a valuable chance to check in and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware. Since Pluto's return in 2008, there have already been planets staying on until it returns again. That hasn't been the case this time, with Pluto's departure in November, meaning that when Mercury left 2 days ago, he left it empty until later in the year. It is time to take the trainer wheels off, bringing you to a point where you don't need the intervention of the stars, with everything needed to take things into your own hands from here. Right in the heart of not just the working week but an increasingly good week across the income, work and career fronts, a new moon in your romantic sector should have no trouble getting your attention. Not only are there powerful forces at play on the romantic front, but there is also growing support from Jupiter in an adventurous part of your chart. It will be up to you to find the right balance between work and play. Daily Planetary Overview. Immense changes may unfold as Uranus stations direct in Taurus today, bringing a wave of unpredictability and transformation. The past few months have been a time of deep reflection, where you've processed emotions, re-evaluated priorities, and perhaps even reconsidered aspects of your life you once took for granted. Now, as Uranus moves forward, you might notice a sudden shift. Something you've internalized could unexpectedly surface in ways you hadn't anticipated. You may find yourself saying or doing something that feels out of character, or reacting to situations in a way that surprises even you. This cosmic turbulence can shake things up, But rather than resisting it, embrace the unpredictability. Have you ever experienced a moment where everything changed in an instant, and though it was unexpected, it ultimately led you somewhere better? That's the kind of energy at play right now. Be kind to yourself as you navigate these shifts. Change, especially when it arrives suddenly, can feel overwhelming. You might be more engaged in conversations than usual, feeling the urge to express your thoughts and ideas. However, in your enthusiasm, you could unintentionally dominate discussions, speaking over others without realizing it. This isn't done with malice, but rather out of eagerness to share what's on your mind. Taking a step back and listening to others will not only strengthen your relationships but also help you gain valuable insight. Have you ever had a moment where simply hearing someone else's perspective completely changed the way you saw a situation? By practicing mindful communication, you allow space for mutual understanding and meaningful exchanges. There may also be an internal push and pull between what you want to achieve and the limitations you face in making those dreams a reality. You may feel a strong desire to break through barriers, to push past restrictions and prove that nothing can hold you back. While ambition and drive are essential, forcing things prematurely could lead to frustration or even setbacks. If you feel like you're hitting a wall, rather than exhausting yourself trying to break through it, consider stepping back and reassessing your approach. Have you ever worked tirelessly towards something, only to realize later that waiting for the right timing would have made all the difference? Patience and adaptability will serve you well right now. This also isn't the best time to make impulsive decisions, especially when it comes to commitments or agreements. If an opportunity presents itself, whether in business, relationships, or personal endeavors, take a moment to evaluate it thoroughly before jumping in. Sometimes, in the heat of the moment, excitement can cloud judgment. You might find yourself drawn to an enticing offer or an exciting new prospect, but if something feels off or rushed, trust your instincts. If things don't go exactly as planned, don't take it as a loss. Every experience, whether successful or not, carries a lesson that will guide you in the future. Financially, this is a time for caution. Unforeseen events could disrupt your plans, making it wise to hold on to your resources rather than making big purchases or investments. If you've been considering a major financial move, it may be best to wait until things stabilize. Have you ever acted on impulse with money, only to regret it later? By exercising patience and careful planning, you give yourself the flexibility to adapt when unexpected expenses or opportunities arise. Not all advice you receive will be sound, so trust your intuition and only follow guidance that truly resonates with you. On a practical level, this period calls for self-care. The demands of daily life can be exhausting, and right now, your body and mind need both activity and rest to maintain equilibrium. Prioritizing movement, proper nutrition, and moments of stillness will help you navigate this energy with clarity and resilience. Have you ever noticed how different your perspective feels after a good night's sleep or a nourishing meal? These small, mindful choices add up, creating a strong foundation for everything else you're working toward. Above all, this moment is about embracing change without fear. Life is unfolding in ways you may not have expected, but within this unpredictability lies immense potential. What's one area of your life where you're ready to welcome a shift? Trust in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. The universe is guiding you toward growth, and as long as you remain open and adaptable, you'll find yourself exactly where you need to be.